Guys, I made it in and out of town, and here is my story. This is the hardest decision of a biker, making a decision to ride into city center because of how we are harassed. However, I'm a member of Private Bikers Association, and I hope that I will not get harassed. That's my prayer. I have really debated in the morning. I have gathered all my courage to be able to ride to city center. If you're wondering what town I'm talking about, I live in Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya, and riding a motorcycle into city center is such a hassle. This is because the Nairobi Metropolitan Services claim that they are decongesting the city center of borders. That's the commercial motorcycles. However, they have classified all of us, all motorcycles, private and commercial, as one. And what happens is that you're likely to have your motorcycle impounded, you're likely to be arrested and charged for things that you don't understand. So welcome to the story of my narrow escape from the Nairobi City Council Police. Whew. You know, the first thing that every biker thinks about when going to town, it's not even what accident could happen on the road. No. Any biker, whenever they know or they have to plan a trip to town, the only thing that one is scared of, worried about, thinking about, is meeting City Council Kanjos, or now the Nairobi Metropolitan Police. Because what those guys do to your bike and to you, oh gosh, it's ruthless.
Hapana, mkubwa, imagine nilikuwa kwa nakazo niachilie mimi niende. Kwa nini hapa kuna mnasubua? Sasa unaniambia kutipiki hata kwa nini?
So today I needed to attend a meeting in town. And the meeting was actually scheduled in downtown. And because I didn't have any other means to get to town, I had to debate. Do I do Uber to town or do I ride? Like, I really struggled with this thought in the morning. I even went on my WhatsApp group for my fellow biker ladies and I asked who has been in the cities recently and what was your experience, because I'm so scared of going there with a bike. But when I look at how much the Uber is, I was like, no, I ain't spending that money. My meeting was meant to be at 10:30, so it was still peak hours or surge hours. And my husband was also concerned, like, you really want to take this risk? Because it is a risk to ride into the city center. Finally, gathered all my courage and I left. And I remember as soon as I hit Kenyatta Avenue, you know that place near Serena, my heart started beating, because now I was just saying, I'm getting close to them, they are likely to stop me. I even started planning how, if anybody comes closer to my bike, whether you're crossing the road or whatever, the first thing I'll do is kill switch, grab my key. And then I started practicing in my head how I'm going to put that bike down in the middle of traffic. I don't know who else goes through this mental torture and mental practices of how to just get away from Kanjo. Like, we should tell all these stories of how I planned to get away from Kanjo, how I was planning to get away from being arrested by Kanjo on my bike. Yes, those stories should come. So if you have one, please put it in the comment section down below. Who else gets so thirsty after a ride? Our water is just too good. So anyway, I managed to get the person I was meeting, I managed to get them to come to Upper Center, Upper CBD. Because going to downtown, I was just seeing the risk and the fear was just too much, because I know down there things are different. Anyway, I went, parked outside Bruce's house at that restaurant called Hot Dishes. So I made sure I sat right in a place where I could see my bike, clear view of my bike. We've had a meeting, 1 hour, and then boom, guess who shows up? That pickup from Kajo. You know the pickup, the white pickup that they go around arresting people, they arrest hawkers. You know, that one, it showed up. So there was traffic on the street, so I wasn't sure whether they're coming for my bike or they're just going somewhere. But when they got to the bike, they stopped. In my head, because there was traffic, it's traffic not moving. But when traffic started moving, they did not move. Now I knew. Kimeumana. Like I just told the person I was meeting, you know what, we need to end this meeting because Sasa Kimeumana, here they are. The guys who were manning my bike were not even, okay, I couldn't see them. I don't know whether they disappeared, but I couldn't see them. So I decided, well, let me see what happens. The guys are talking, they're not moving. The vehicle is not moving, traffic has started moving. So they're holding traffic behind. And at this point, I'm convinced these guys are discussing my bike and they're planning what to do. So I stand up from my seat, I still had my jacket on, and I want to go there. The staff at the restaurant, they told me, please do not go there because once you identify yourself, they could do anything. So here I am, armed with my camera on, ready to take evidence. Like ready to take evidence. So the guys stop for maybe 2-3 minutes and then slowly they move. At this point, I tell the guy I was meeting over. The rest shall be done on WhatsApp and a call. I pay the bill, hop on my bike. But now there was so much traffic in city center. I couldn't help thinking, these guys just went round and they're going to catch up with me. So I was there in traffic, still practicing in my head. Nikiona mtu nyuma yangu, if someone tries to cross, skill switch and grab my key. And that's how I got out of city center. Wow. I am so happy to be home because I don't think if without being arrested, that's the mental torture one goes through. Can you imagine when you face those guys? If you faced city council, police, kanjus in the city center with your bike, you've been stopped, you've been harassed, please share your story down in the comments below. Why can city council give us parking in the city center? Why can city council allow us to pay for parking every day? Because in fact, when they were talking, I was just thinking, okay, they can tell this is a private biker. But now, since I don't have the seasonal ticket, which is 3,000 Kenya shillings, and you buy it for a whole month, then I will be on the road and they will have a right to do whatever they want. If there was an option for me to pay daily parking, I wouldn't have violated any law. I didn't also violate any law, it's that they don't provide the option for me. So anyway guys, that was my day. Let me know what you have experienced with the city council askari. I just met someone who told me he's been arrested not once in city center, and then he was also arrested in Kikuyu, and because he has a top box, they told him he has to pay. Like he was read a list of charges of what laws and bylaws he has violated, and yeah, it's just crazy being a biker sometimes. Now, the best way to solve this problem, if you're watching this video, is to join Private Bikers Association. The membership card you get and the stickers you're given to put on your bike and your helmet really help, because that's the only way city council askaris will be able to tell a private biker from a commercial biker. Na kwa hayo machache, tuonane in the next video.